Good morning, friends. So our ocean animal of the day is the jellyfish. So we're going to read a book that's just titled Jellyfish, and it's going to be a nonfiction book. So it's going to give us a lot of information about jellyfish, and it's written by Grace Hansen. All right, so on our first page, I see a nonfiction text feature. If you look at the top right here, we have that big bolded word so we can see it. Remember, that's called our heading, and it says jellyfish. Jellyfish live in oceans around the world. They mostly live near coast. So that means they mostly live near the land. Jellyfish can be many colors. They come in many shapes and sizes. So you can see this one almost looks yellowish gold. The Arctic lion jellyfish is the biggest. It can reach lengths of 120 feet. So those tentacles can be super, super long. A jellyfish body is called a bell. It has a mouth, it has tentacles, and it has oral arms. So you can see here's its mouth underneath. Here's its oral arm, the bigger part that's coming down in the middle, and then the tentacles are all these long lines that are coming out of the body. And then the bell is at the top. Jellyfish move slowly. Some push water out of their mouths to move. And look, this one actually has more than one mouth. All these are mouths. Food and eating. Jellyfish tentacles catch food. The tentacles sting the prey. So look, you can see the tentacles wrapped around it and it's stinging the fish. The stings are venomous. What do you think venomous means? It's another word for poisonous, that's right. The venom paralyzes the prey. That means that they can't move. Then the oral arms push food into the mouth. And see, this one has more than one oral arms. The oral arms are these thicker things that look like the tentacles hanging down. Jellyfish eat plankton. Big jellyfish will eat fish, shrimp, and more. So if you look really close, this is a small jellyfish. These little bitty planktons is what he's eating. So a baby jellyfish lay eggs, and young jellyfish look very different from adults. So if you look, it starts as an egg, then it turns in what we call a planula. So the egg is stretching out, and then it's a pulp. So you can see it's got the head and it's starting to form some tentacles that are coming up. Then it's a budding pulp to where it's getting bigger and bigger. And then it turns into a young jellyfish where you can see that it's got that bell and the tentacles going down. More facts. Jellyfish are also called jellies because they are not really fish. Okay, so they are not considered a fish. There are more than 1,500 known kinds of jellyfish, and jellyfish were alive long before the dinosaurs, so they've been around for a really long time. And some of our words that you saw highlighted, remember bolded, so we could look back in the glossary and find the answers, are right back here. So a bell is the bell-shaped body of a jellyfish. A coast is land near an ocean. The oral arm is a jellyfish usually have 4, located around the mouth and used for feeding. It says they are thicker than the other tentacles. Remember, they stood out a little bit more. And then paralyzed means to cause a loss of motion or feeling in a part of the body. So that means they're paralyzed to where they can't move. Plankton are very small animals that drift through the ocean. Prey, remember, is an animal hunted or killed for food. And that tentacle is that slender, flexible arm that they use to sting. And then venomous means containing venom, or venom is poisonous. All right, guys, what you're going to do now is you're going to connect to Seesaw, and you're going to tell me 3 things that you learned about jellyfish. One of them was a fun fact that we just learned. Sometimes they're called jelly because they are not really fish. So that's a very interesting fact about them. All right, guys, I can't wait to hear what you learned. See you later.